Hello there guys, it's the Xeno Hunter 83 here and welcome to my mountain spring tutorial. Okay, so I'm kind of known for like terraforming and doing landscaping. As you can tell by my mountains, that's kind of what got me noticed on PlayStation 4. So I've not done a landscaping tutorial yet, so I thought I'd start off with this spring. Now, obviously I can't do it block for block with you guys because your maps will be completely different. So the idea with this tutorial is for you guys to get some inspiration, listen to what I'm saying and kind of just apply that to your own map. Okay, so starting off, what we need to do is wherever you're going to do the spring, just go and look how the land like flows. Yeah, because what that'll do is it'll give you a rough idea of where you need to knock out blocks and where you need to actually place the water. So as you can see, I'm just going to start the top of the spring, so this would be the source of the spring or stream, and we just want to try and make a little cave, but just try and leave it as rough as you can. Once we've done that, we want to start creating a pathway for the water to flow down. Now obviously you want this to kind of be, as twisty as possible type of thing. You don't want it to just go down in a straight line, but at the same time guys, you've obviously got to make sure that the water will stick to that path, because otherwise you'll just have water flowing over, in places that you don't want it to. So the way that I do it is a kind of like, as I say, channel out. What you can also do guys as well is obviously stack up. So if you are like building in an area that's similar to mine, like like very stony and that, then use the stone and just as I say, what it does is it kind of like gives your stream like more of a shape. If you have like jutting out rocks, it just like I say, as well as like obviously you forcing a path like for it to flow down, you're bringing it out as well detail wise. So yeah, just like I say, just watch what I'm doing. Obviously you're not going to be able to do it block for block because the area that you choose to do it in will probably be completely different to the area that I'm doing it in now. This is just for like you guys to get some inspiration, a few ideas and some tips to obviously help you improve like the surrounding area to your builds, because at the end of the day, it's the terraforming and the landscaping that kind of like makes your build stand out, I think. And the terraforming and the landscaping is like kind of the hardest thing to get right, I think. Like, so I actually started off terraforming before I started building, and I think that's really helped me. It's really helped me, like, just even with my my builds, like it's really helped. So at the end of the day guys, you can kind of tell the difference, can't you, between a custom terrain map and a seeded map. So but at the same time, there's no reason why you can't like go onto a seeded map and like kind of augment it with the custom terraforming. That's what I may do. I may do like a video on how to like build custom mountains in a seeded world, and obviously show you what the seeded world looks like before and then obviously after and that. Yeah, so we've started putting the water down now, as you can see, and it does look fairly straight. Like, that is not how it should look. Now what you can do is obviously you'll see me now just start kind of like knocking into the straight parts, just putting a couple of blocks there. It just kind of moves the stream as you go in. It just knocks it along like one block type of thing. Also guys, if you do enjoy this tutorial, please make sure to leave me a like. It just shows me obviously that you're enjoying it, and it encourages me to do more of these videos. Yeah, obviously make sure that you zoom out every once in a while guys, and you'll be able to see exactly where it's straight, where it needs the blocks placing and that. mean, that's the key to terraforming in general, really, is, you know, you kind of just want to make it look as jaggy as you can, as rough as you can, and then obviously you'll kind of have like a similar effect to what I'm going to end up with. So that's all we're doing now, is we're just going right the way down the stream and just obviously placing the stone where it needs to be placed. Couple of little blocks overhanging there. That's another trick that you can do, you know, without actually moving the water, is if you just place a block over it, it kind of, you know, there we've actually just moved it, but even just placing a block above it will just change the shape a bit. Okay, so another tip for you guys before you start placing the water is obviously to, if you've not got like anywhere for the water to go, like obviously this cave entrance that I've got the water, where the water's gonna end up running to, is not ready for the water to go into it yet, so I've just capped that off, and that'll just stop it from like overflowing. Okay, so obviously we're going to place a bit more water now. Don't worry about what direction the water's going in, as long as it's, you know, it doesn't matter if it's going side to sides, as long as it's not going back. Obviously you don't want your water running back up the stream type of thing, but yeah. So now we're just going to place a couple of stones into the middle, and it just breaks it up, and again, as I say, gives it a bit more shape. Quick zoom out to see what's what. That's what you want to do, guys, is just keep zooming out. Okay, so I mean, we've kind of like roughly got the shape that we want now. So what we can do is obviously I'm in like a mountain biome area, so we're just going to start going around the stream and highlighting it with the ice. We've got obviously some normal ice blocks, and we've got some packed ice blocks, and then obviously we've got the snow blocks as well. Now, don't worry about it, guys, if you're building on a, you know, in a different biome, if you're building in a grassy biome or whatever, all you've got to do is just take a quick look at the blocks that you've got. Like obviously there's loads of other blocks that it would suit like the grassy biome, or, you know, whichever biome you're in. You've got loads of clays in that. I mean, I haven't even started really using the clays yet, but as I go through each biome on the Middle Earth map and that, I will like revisit these kind of tutorials and that, and I will do like, you know, obviously other tutorials in these other biomes and that. The reason that I'm focusing on the mountain biomes is because obviously that's what I'm working on at the minute. Also, guys, remember, if you've got any questions or anything, that's what the comment section's for, you know. Obviously just leave me a question and that, and I will get back to you as soon as I see it. I've also got like the Minecraft Builders Guild. Now there's a lot of builders that do, you know, different styles of builds. Like we've got modern, we've got obviously the medieval, you know, there's all sorts going on there. So, you know, by all means, if you're not a member of that, just join it. It's on PlayStation 4 and that, the Minecraft Builders Guild. You'll see a picture of it anyway at the end of the video. That community's kind of been going since I started playing Minecraft, so yeah, we've got over 1,000 members in that, so I'm sure if I can't help you, there'd be somebody on that community that would be able to help you. Okay, so obviously now, like, I had snow blocks and stuff like that that we've put the water over, so I'm just getting rid of them and putting a bit of stone in. Try to create a kind of rough pattern. It just obviously gives a little bit more detail. And that's all we're doing, guys. Obviously all the time we're just trying to, you know, put as much detail in as we can type of thing. Obviously you can see bits of grass, but they'll eventually disappear as the, you know, the water continues to flow over them type of thing. So obviously we're just now getting a bit more of the ice into the stream. and that's kind of how I do it, guys. I just obviously, you know, have a little zoom out and that, see what's what, and just make the changes as and when we need to. As I say, guys, if you do enjoy the videos, please make sure to leave me a like. Just lets me know that you're enjoying the content and that, and it keeps me motivated to do more of these sorts of videos. Obviously, as well, it also supports the channel. Like, I'm fairly new and the channel's not massive, so yeah, I mean, it all helps, guys, so it'd be much appreciated. Yeah, so I mean, obviously now you can see to the right, on the right side of the screen, that we kind of like got the shape nailed down now. Just doing a few little finishing touches, obviously swapping, covering a bit of snow and that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to build some custom trees. Now these are only small trees, guys, but if you do want to learn how I do them, I've already made a custom tree tutorial, so I'll include it in the links. Obviously, if you want to check that out, just obviously click it on the links, guys. Yeah, so I mean, it's the details like this that will just bring out the the terraforming even further. Obviously, as well, we're going for like a custom spruce tree here, which just does look miles better than the the standard spruce tree design, like. So yeah, and it's these little details, guys, that make the difference, type of thing. So we're just going to put a few of these in. I'm going to skip the video forward because obviously, as I say, we've already got the tutorial for this on a different video. So I've done like 5 of those. As you can see on the right, it does make a massive difference. I'm just going to do a small bridge now, which just involves stacking the steps on each other. As you can see, we don't really need a tutorial for this. This is hardly a mega build. All we're doing is we're just bringing the steps down. Obviously, they just meet each other. It's like, I think it's like 5 steps in total. And then we just get a bit of cobblestone wall. I'll just put that on the sides, as so. Just like that. It's just these little details, guys, are what are going to make like your map stand out. I know I keep saying it over and over, like, but it's the truth. But yeah. So I mean, there we go. I mean, how much better do those trees look than the standard spruce trees? They're only tiny as well, so. But I mean, if you just skip the video back to the beginning and look how it looked before, I mean, obviously, I like the terraforming, but the stream just brings it out so much more. Okay, guys, so I mean, I hope that you've enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it's given you some ideas, some inspiration, and yeah. Until the next time, obviously we've got the Minecraft Builders Guild on PlayStation 4 if you want to join that, by all means. But until the next time, guys, thank you for watching. Peace.